noches, ¿cómo están? Gracias por acompañarnos. Mi nombre es Marielqui Salazar, trabajo con el departamento de prensa de NASCAR. La tarde de hoy vamos a hacer una rueda de prensa en inglés y en español, porque Daniel es bilingüe y Ross nos va a hablar nada más en inglés, and that's okay. Bueno, vamos a empezar de inmediato entonces con las preguntas. Si tenemos los micrófonos listos, empezamos por acá adelante. Veo a las chicas con los micrófonos. Por acá.
Dani, Cari Jicotenca de Claro Sports, pues conocer obviamente tus pensamientos después ya de este tiempo en la pista que has logrado descifrar de primera cuenta, obviamente para la carrera del domingo.
Hola, hola. Sí, Cari, creo que aprendimos mucho. La pista es espectacular, se siente muy bonito manejar aquí en el Hermano Rodríguez en un carro de Cup. Y contentos con el progreso. Me hubiera gustado empezar un poco más cerca, pero en la primera práctica sinceramente no estaba nada contento con el balance del carro, pero mejoramos muchísimo para la segunda práctica, el balance y el sentimiento del carro. Sin embargo, necesitamos todavía un poco más. Entonces creo que sabemos en la dirección en la cual tenemos que ir. Afortunadamente yo estoy peleando algunas cosas y Ross está peleando algunas cosas diferentes, entonces vamos a poder ojalá que aprender de ambos carros y encontrar un buen punto medio.
Pasamos por acá con la siguiente pregunta. Do we have anyone who speaks English, by the way? English speaking media. Let's take one question in English. Una pregunta en inglés, por favor.
Hello, everybody. I only wanted to ask you something simple. It's to both drivers. What would you say to a young child, especially now that we're in Mexico, that wants to be part of this motorsport world? Whether it's by being a driver, an engineer, a PR person, or social media specialist.
I think right here in Mexico City, you better be going to the go-kart track in the mall. What's it called? Go-Kart Mania. We were there last night. That place is awesome. I'd be ripping laps there, or I'd have my kids there. And then as a driver, you just gotta start racing. Just gotta whatever level you can afford, and everybody has a different path. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's multi-generation families that are racing, that Daniel and I are racing against, and there's guys like Daniel and I that our dads liked racing and helped us get going and worked to make money so they could spend on go-karts for Daniel, pro trucks for me, late models, asphalt late models in the States. So whatever you can race, keep moving up. If you're successful, if you can win, keep moving up. Be around older racers. And then on the other fronts, as far as like PR or engineering, yeah, there's definitely going to be scholarship, or you're going to need to have some sort of degree. So finding scholarships to go get those degrees and go to school to know what to do when you get to the team. And mechanics, some have degrees and some just know how to turn wrenches, and they are really good at it, and you got to be willing to be really good at it to be on our teams. We put them through a lot.
Thank you. You know, for me, I think this is a very good opportunity, not just for drivers, but also for mechanics, for engineers, even pit crew members. You know, right now we are racing in a stage that is, you know, different than 90% of the races that we do. So in my mind, this is a great opportunity for the Mexico series, and just like Ross mentioned, drivers, mechanics, engineers, pit crew members, everything, to hopefully, you know, for those that really want to, you know, exceed Mexico and go to the United States, trying to build some connections somehow. You know, I remember when I was going to the United States, a few of my mechanics of NASCAR Mexico, they really wanted to go to the United States. And at the time, I didn't have the connections. I didn't know anyone. I was just trying to survive myself. But right now, I feel like I'm in a little bit different position, and I would love to help. You know, I think that this is very important to continue to grow the diversity in the sport, and we need more people, you know, from Mexico. We need more Latinos in the sport, and not just drivers, everything across the board. And hopefully, you know, this race really opens the eyes for many young guys or girls that want to do something in NASCAR in the U.S.
If there's somebody in a NASCAR Mexico team, I think you miss every shot you don't take. So walk up to these our garage. They've been out on pit road, and find the guy in like the nice shirt that's not getting dirty, and like shake his hand, introduce yourself. Like I hope, like, okay, they say no. Okay, they say we don't have a spot. Okay, find the next one. Find the guys in the clean shirts and introduce yourself. You have a business card, write your name and number on a piece of paper, ask how to submit a resume. You know, what would it take? It's going to take moving to the States to work in NASCAR. Like, ask. It's scary. I get it. I know we've been there, but go ask. And if they say no, you've got a cool story to tell when you're drinking beer.
Let's go to the front here with Jocelyn de Televisa.
Dani, platícanos un poco cómo esperas el día de mañana. Gracias. Calificación, obviamente, y también pues la Xfinity, que es donde toda la gente también espera verte. ¿Y qué tan diferente puede ser la Xfinity de NASCAR Cup? Muchas gracias.
Sí, bueno, el día de hoy sinceramente fue como, nada más como para romper el hielo, ¿no? 2 prácticas de Cup y ya terminamos. Rapidito y listo, pero mañana vamos a tener un día ocupado entre práctica de Xfinity, calificación de Cup, carrera de Xfinity y un poquito de todo. Y los carros son muy diferentes, sinceramente. La razón por la cual yo quería correr Xfinity es porque todo iba a pasar antes de la carrera de Cup. Pero ahora cambió todo el calendario, entonces va a seguir siendo muy divertido y yo voy a disfrutar esa carrera muchísimo, pero los carros son muy diferentes, la transmisión, suspensión, frenos y demás son diferentes y bueno, vamos a ver, ojalá que me pueda adaptar rápido.
Let's go with Jordan Bianchi.
Jordan Bianchi, The Athletic. Daniel, there's been a lot of hype and build up for this race, and you've been the central focus of this. But now that you're here and this week, what has it been like, and has it been even more or less than what you anticipated?
Man, it's very hard to put into words. I had an expectation, you know, on the hype of the people and the energy and the fans coming and the media, you guys. I have, like, the entire week and weekend now, it has exceeded every single expectation that I had. So, and for that, I want to say thank you to you guys. This event, I feel like it hasn't even started yet, and it has been, I've been living a dream. That's exactly what has been happening for me the last few days, and I feel very blessed, very, very happy to be here racing in front of you guys. I feel that finally I was able to drive the car, not just talk about it, and I feel really, a fish in the water, and hopefully I can just continue to have fun and continue to enjoy this moment. We're making history right now together, not just NASCAR, not just me, but the entire country of Mexico. So this is something very special, and it's also a very good example that when these two countries work together, the sky is the limit. I think that this is a great example of the work that NASCAR and Mexico, CESA, and all the promoters have been doing together.
Vamos a sacar una en español. Por acá el muchacho de camisa negra. Está acá de este ladito. Ahí está.
Alex Caradi, NASCAR.com. Daniel, with all the stuff going on this week, how hard has it been to focus in for practice and qualifying this weekend, and how are you feeling for the Sunday's race?
Honestly, a lot of people has been worried about that, but I haven't. I have had a plan in my mind of what I was gonna do, and I've been following that plan since Tuesday. So, a lot of you have no idea how many people has been telling me, Daniel, you're gonna be born out. Daniel, slow down a little bit. And I know I have a plan in my mind, and I already know what I need to do, how much to push, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm like a kid on Christmas. That's why you guys see me with a smile pretty much everywhere I go. It's been a blast so far, and like I said, this is just getting started. This is only the first day of the weekend.
Hi.
Pregunta
Over
en
here.
español.
I don't want to stand up so I don't mess up with the cameras. Paco Fuentes, Univision, Paisano, ¿cómo estás? I want to do in English and Spanish, but I want to start with Ross. How's it been adapting to physically to Mexico City? One thing, it's what they tell you that's going to be like, and the second, it's ride in the car. And I guess the second one is, how are the Spanish lessons going with Daniel?
No Spanish lessons.
Okay.
I'm honest with everybody. I didn't even try. I know a lot of people that I know, they say, I'm going to try it. I've got an app. No, not me. And I don't feel very good, I'll be honest. I've had a headache ever since I woke up the first morning. I did go for a run, and I just had to run slower at a higher heart rate than normal. I feel tired, and we haven't done a whole lot. I'm ready for bed right now. after a frosty. So yeah, I feel pretty bad, honestly.
Do you wanna a chamoy frosty, like the one that you tried of myself?
No. Actually, I want a Baconator, if I'm being honest.
Y la segunda, si me permite, en español. Daniel, pues con tantos amigos en los Estados Unidos, hoy como representante latino en el automovilismo, no podemos ser ajenos a lo que sucede también en Estados Unidos. ¿Qué se te viene a la mente hoy en esta situación? Hoy que estás en NASCAR y en el automovilismo, representando a México, en México, tratándote de convertir en el primer piloto no nacido en Estados Unidos en ganar una NASCAR Cup fuera de Estados Unidos. Sin duda, ¿hay algún mensaje para todos aquellos en Estados Unidos?
Sí, Paco, paisano, se me pone la piel chinita solamente de escuchar tu pregunta, porque no puedo evitar decirte que estoy triste y que es un poquito frustrante todo lo que está pasando. Lo único que puedo decir es que con armonía y con paz y con respeto y comunicación, las cosas tienen que mejorar. Los Estados Unidos, en mi opinión, es uno de los mejores países del mundo y una de las razones por la cual ha llegado a este nivel es por la cantidad de inmigrantes que tiene, por ese país de oportunidades. Y yo creo que el día de hoy estamos aquí todos reunidos con un gran ejemplo de eso. Estamos trayendo a México probablemente la categoría más americana del mundo de automovilismo. Imagínate, y es el perfecto ejemplo de que con armonía, comunicación, respeto y trabajo, el cielo es el límite. Y ojalá que podamos continuar demostrando que juntos podemos hacer mucho.
Gracias. We'll go right here with Bob and then Dustin.
Bob Pockers, Fox Sports. Daniel, so much build up for you this week, and then your team nearly doesn't get here, and some of them aren't even here yet. So what were your emotions the last 24 hours knowing you might be without some team members? Who knew if your car was getting on track, what NASCAR was going to do? Or did you just say, what happens, happens?
Listen, Bob, one of my main mechanics is not here yet. All my engineers are not here yet. So definitely today we're running, limping a little bit. But I love adversity. I love it. You put me against the wall and I'm going to come at you swinging. So, and my team is the same way. So I'm good with it. You know, this is just going to be a better story. You know, we win on Sunday and then we're going to be laughing about, hey, we almost didn't make practice. So I'm okay with it. You know, it's a shame that it happened, but we don't blame anyone. We just find solutions and we continue to move forward.
Dustin.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports, for both of you. What needs to happen after these practices today, between now and Sunday, for you to have a chance to win on Sunday?
Well, for me, it's everything about execution, you know, and continue to improve our race cars. My car in the first practice, I was not happy at all with it. But second practice, I was okay with it. I'm happier. I'm not super happy, but I'm happier. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay starting here and making progress here. Now we have to continue to make that car a little bit better. I don't believe that we fire up out of the holder as the best car, but I believe that we are slowly heading into that group of cars. So once we get into that group of cars, it's a free game. You know, it's anyone's race. And I feel like my job is to continue to push our groups to continue to make these cars better and execute the best possible race that we can. Tomorrow is going to be about qualifying, and then on Sunday is going to be about the strategy and everything in between. So you know, it's going to be just important to execute the best possible weekend that we can possibly do.
Qualify. I have to qualify good. Or we have to play the strategy to put me up there on equal tires, because how do you do that? I don't know. So it all goes to qualifying for me, and then we'll figure it out in the race. And then from the driving like feedback side, I have the two best road course drivers in the garage, so I don't give my team much feedback at these places. I'm like, please build it like theirs. Whatever you think they say is better, do it, and I'll just go drive it. And you saw me, or I don't know if you saw, it was chaotic, but I was trying to follow SVG in first practice, couldn't find him. He didn't have a spotter, so he wasn't even on the track. So I found Daniel and followed him, and actually I got confident to drive by myself, which I usually need like Rudolph out there in front of me.
Vamos a tomar una pregunta más en español. Por acá al frente, por favor.
Hola Dani, buenas tardes. Oye, seguramente desde que sabías que NASCAR iba a venir a México se te vinieron seguramente demasiados recuerdos, ¿no? De cuando pilotabas acá en México, pero ya estando en pista, ya estando atrás del volante, ¿lograste recordar algo de cuando pues tú piloteabas acá en NASCAR México?
Fíjate que no, porque es una pista diferente. Es una pista muy diferente a lo que yo corrí aquí. Pero definitivamente estar aquí en el Autódromo Hermanos Rodríguez, en mi opinión, el autódromo más importante del mundo para mí, es muy especial. Hace unos momentos, hoy por la mañana, estaba haciendo una entrevista con alguien y me recordaron algo que yo no sabía, que mi primer victoria en NASCAR México fue aquí en el Hermanos Rodríguez y mi última victoria antes de irme a los Estados Unidos en el 2014 también fue aquí. Entonces, definitivamente es un lugar muy especial para mí. Y qué mejor lugar para poder venir con la máxima categoría de NASCAR a competir y enfrente de todos ustedes con todo el cariño, amor y buena energía que me brindan. Entonces, yo simplemente estoy en las nubes disfrutando todo esto. Obviamente quiero ganar, pero yo sé que para eso tengo que hacer todo el proceso correcto y estoy trabajando en ese proceso.
Última pregunta, el chico del chaleco acá.
Gracias. Hola Dani, Víctor Matar para Imagen Deportes. Hablas de que en las prácticas libres uno no te sentiste cómodo con el balance y también vimos que estuviste trabajando en el simulador para esta carrera. ¿Hubo algún tema de correlación? O sea, lo que estuviste viendo en el simulador no se tradujo en la pista. ¿Y qué tanto también te ha ayudado el correr Xfinity en la cuestión de tu preparación? Gracias.
Pues bueno, espero que me ayude Xfinity. Obviamente no he corrido. El plan original era correr Xfinity y hacer como que el calentamiento y luego llegar a Cup ya calientito contra todos ellos que estaban más fríos. Pero no funcionó así desafortunadamente, pero está bien. Mañana vamos a correr en la Xfinity y vamos a correr en Cup y voy a tratar de adaptarme lo más rápido posible de un carro a otro, ya que son muy, muy diferentes. Pero vamos a estar en buen estado. Hay que seguir trabajando, seguir evolucionando. Después de aquí tengo una junta con mi equipo para darles prácticamente todos los detalles de la práctica, qué es lo que tenemos que hacer mejor y demás, y ojalá que tomemos unas buenas decisiones para el día de mañana y para el domingo.
Excelente, Daniel Suárez, Ross Chastain, thank you very much. Muchas gracias y gracias a ustedes por participar.
Thank you for coming.